Batter and the single both coming after two were retired. Alfonzo's a strikeout victim and is flied out. Fastball foul back off the screen. 1 ball 1 strike.
On the bench you call it a bloop and a blast. When you're down by a big number, the Mets down by 6 here. You're looking for a bloop base hit and then somebody to pop one for you. You're not going to get too many chances against a guy like Randy Johnson. So if the Mets are going to get back in the game here, it's a 3-run home run. If Alfonzo does, then you got a 7-4 ball game. You got a chance.
Edgardo had a 4-hit game against Arizona in the series there. He's hitting .435 against the Diamondbacks this year coming into this game, and .364 against the Diamondbacks for his career. Randy Johnson, first time he's ever faced the Mets, so Edgardo Alfonzo seeing him for the first time today and wishing he hadn't. And a 2-ball 2-strike count.
Johnson obviously throwing well. You can see him. He's got that 95-mile-an-hour fastball, ranging anywhere from 91 to 96. And he doesn't look like a guy that you're going to get a big long string of base hits against. You're not going to have that many chances to score, and you need somebody to pop one out of the ballpark. If you can make one mistake, and if Edgardo could get to it, then you can bounce back in the game. Then you got a chance.
He has given up 9 home runs, including the homer today by Cedeno. If he can catch up with that, he'd even blast it. 4 complete games for Buck Showalter's starter, and 1 shutout this year. 19-11 last year, and had he been a happy pitcher in Seattle, he might have won 30 games last year, but he wasn't. And he moped a bit about it, and then went to Houston and went on a tear. 2-2 delivery. Again, foul back. Pretty
good swing right there, too. Edgardo looking like he's going to right field. He may not like it, but he has not been comfortable the last couple of weeks. Yeah, I'm just a little late on it. He's right. Just a little late. That's easy to do against Johnson.
And again, fouls it back, so Alfonzo hangs in as the count's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mets trying to do it with 2 down, have 2 on. Johnson won 10 of 11 decisions after he went to Houston last year. Come up with a combined 19-win season. This is the 8th pitch of this at-bat. Did he get him? Check it first. Yes, he did. Steve Ripley makes the call. Took 9 pitches to get his 8th strikeout. No runs, a base hit. Mets leave 2 on. Mets have left 2 in scoring position in this game. Alfonzo a strikeout victim.
After 7 years.
See who survives the crew's last heroic stand. Special 2-hour series finale of Deep Space Nine. Friday night at 8 only on the WB11. Benny Agbayani. 0 for 2, struck out twice. 2 of the 8 strikeouts Randy Johnson has in this game. Tom was making the point about Agbayani almost hauling a ball in center in that game. That is probably his best position in the outfield, but he is not. He's an under-average outfielder. That's why he's in the lineup. Base hit. Steve Phillips saying before the game today, the GM of the Mets, look, he's a guy you put out there, try and hide him a little bit defensively, and hope that the offensive numbers he puts up will make up for any possible negatives in his defensive play, and he certainly has done that so far.
Bobby Valentine had Cedeno in center field on Friday night, and in right field on Friday night, and Agbayani in center field because he wanted Cedeno's arm in right field.
Center field off Luis Lopez's bat, hauled in right at Finley. Lopez up for the first time, flies out, 1 away.
But you would think the outfield defense spins off the center fielder. The best outfielder in center field. He's got to cover the most ground, be the captain of the outfield. And Agbayani in right field today. That experiment didn't work.
2 guys married at home plate, and I don't mean married each other. Mookie Wilson and Benny Agbayani. Here's Melvin Moore, a major league debut for the Mets' 26-year-old shortstop today. Agbayani got married at AAA Norfolk as part of the All-Star Game festivities. Everything was paid for the wedding. He got married at home plate the day of the AAA All-Star Game at home plate in Norfolk, where he was playing, of course. Inside out swing to right. Tony Womack. And there are 2 down.
On the first pitch to Agbayani, the board down the right field line said 87-mile-an-hour changeup. They give you the miles per hour and the pitch, evidently the pitch. And a long time since I've seen an 87-mile-an-hour changeup. I think it was a batting practice fastball. He's trying to get a strike and he missed, is what it was. There wasn't any changeup.
Todd Pratt's going to pinch hit here for Pat Mahomes. He did, as we said, a fine job in relief. One bad pitch. Just the last 3 RBIs. Pratt, backup catcher for the New York Mets. Pinch hitting role, 2 down and a runner on at first base. Overall numbers for Pratt. Fastball misses inside.
One thing that a pitcher does when he has a big lead, you can see Randy Johnson up by 9 runs, 10-1. Stay away from the base on balls. Very simple. Very obvious. Stay away from the base on balls.
Here's the 2-0 delivery, foul back.
Well, you got a good fastball hitter. Down by 9 runs, 2 balls and no strikes. What do? Let him go, huh? Let him go.
Let him go.
Might pop one for you.
Agbayani on at first base. Randy Johnson to Todd Pratt. Wants the new baseball.
Is that one of those idiosyncrasies when we throw a bad pitch to it?
Get a new ball.
Get a new ball. We don't like that one.
Clearly the ball did not know what it was supposed to be doing. We told you he goes up to 120 pitches a game.
At least.
At least. 3-1.
Very good ratio. That graphic showed the ratio of balls and strikes. Excellent. On about a 2-to-1 basis.
2,444 strikeouts in his career. When he gets to that magic 2,500 mark, he'll be the 21st on the list of Ks. Foul back. Pratt with the 3-2 down and the runner going. Agbayani back to first.
Well, do you think he'll make 3,000?
35 years old.
35 years old.
No.
In great shape. How long did Nolan Ryan throw hard? Well into his 40s, right?
Yep.
Amazing, huh? I think he'll make it.
Think he'll make it?
Yep, I think it will.
And Pratt to left field. Hit it hard. Gonzalez. Boy, that ball is stung. Pratt retired. No runs, a base hit, and 1 left on. Agbayani at first. We've completed 7 at Shea on this Memorial Day Sunday, and the Diamondbacks have the 10-1 Memorial Day weekend. We hope all of you are having a wonderful weekend. Make it a safe one. Be careful. Do not drink and drive, please. 10-1 lead for the Diamondbacks. Rickey Henderson leads it off. Was talking with Tom between innings. Talking about Randy Johnson is coming off his 24th career shutout, 60th career complete game in his last outing. He beat San Diego, giving up 6 hits in 9 innings, walking 1, striking out 12. You got a 10-1 lead here. If you're pitching, Tom Seaver, do you want to stay in this game?
You certainly want to stay in if it's a shutout. Now, he lost the shutout with a home run to Cedeno in the 4th inning, so that shutout becomes academic. One of the things that amazes me is I pick up box scores and somebody will pitch 8 shutout innings and they bring the closer in the 9th inning. Rickey Henderson down on strikes. I think it is more predicated on the number of pitches that the pitcher has. You look at the last game that Johnson threw, a 4-hit shutout against San Diego. He pitched 9 innings. He only walked 1, struck out 12. He probably threw around 125 to 130 pitches. A power pitcher with the control that Johnson has now late in his career is going to average about 14.5 pitches a game. That's about what it comes out to. You multiply that by 9, it comes out 14.5 pitches per inning, excuse me, which comes out to about 120, between 125 and 130 a game. But And the manager and the pitching coach will know that he has a maximum number of pitches that he doesn't want to go over. Maybe 120, maybe 115. So in a certain likelihood, this might be his last inning, because he started the inning with 100 pitches. He might end up with between 110 and 115. And if I were here, I probably would come out after 8 innings. If I had the shutout, I'd certainly want to stay in there.
9 strikeouts for him, 1 walk. He has hit 1 batter, given up the 1 run on 5 hits. There's no warm-up action. There has been no warm-up action in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks until this inning. Swung on and missed, so he goes double digits again. 10 strikeouts in the game, 118 on the season, 2 in this inning. Randy Johnson. John Olerud coming up with 2 down. Olerud has hit the ball hard against him. He was hit last time up by a pitch in the backside. He has grounded out twice. John's only had 1 hit in this series. So he's gone 1 for 9 and fouls that one back. Strike 2.
0 for 2 in the game, 2 groundouts, but both the groundouts he hit very sharply. Good swing there. You look at the bullpen for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Can't really tell because they were both wearing black shirts here today.
Gotta look for the name.
Yeah. You look for that cactus on the sleeve, you know it's a Diamondback. Pretty impressive. Olerud facing Johnson for the first time in about 9 years, and hit the ball right on the button a couple of times. Another good swing by Olerud.
One ball, 2 strike count.
He doesn't have many bad swings, does he?
No.
He's got a beautiful stroke.
This is the 109th time that Randy Johnson has gone double-digit strikeouts. Unofficially, it is believed only Nolan Ryan is ahead of him in that department. Ryan had 215 double-digit strikeout games. Randy Johnson now has 109. And that may be it for